We're technically not done yet. I got one more thing left for you. Let's go get it. There is one more thing I want to do. That's why I changed the stream title to bonus. In order to do this, I need to load up a different executable here. So, remember how I told you in Mila's playthrough near the end that there is a beta build on Steam that has a playable Torque. Let's check it out. Version 1213. We go to the stage select. Look who it is. It's good old Torque. So that means we can play as him in a story playthrough. Let's do it. Let's play adventure mode, and I feel teased. That's because he's not available yet as a playable character fully. It's a beta build after all. Torque is only available in stage select, and he doesn't even have all the stages. So you can do the Shamu Academy here, Dragon Valley, Fortune Knight, Sky Battalion, Battle Glacier, Final Dreadnought 1, 2, and 3. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stages in a minigame. That's it. That's all we got. But things are different. It's very different because I have a menu before we go into our stage. Weapon select. Hold B to preview. It's a laser. Then we have this thing here. Wood Buster. Or we can also change it to Earth Buster, Water, Fire, or Metal Buster. We have the elements here for these attacks. They are different based on your element. It's really different. Same for this. Wood Bomb. Or Earth Bomb. Water Bomb. Fire Bomb, or Metal Bomb. And then we got Wood Flyer, Earth Flyer, Water Flyer, Fire Flyer, Metal Flyer. He has different attacks per thing. It's really different. I'm going to leave them all, I think, on default just to start this.
Let's move out.
Thought we could do a playthrough. Unfortunately, no. This character has still not seen a full-on release. It's still just beta. But he has some playable elements, so we're going to be playing through that. This is basically your Gunstar Hero character. You're not joking, Matt. This is Gunstar. Torque was based off of that specific game. You have a hover ability, you can swap weapons, and it does have ammo, so you got to be careful of your ammo count. But you can get your ammo back. I played only a little bit of this, so I haven't really done much. I just tried the stage here to make sure things work. But Torque is very slow. You gotta get him some momentum started here. Yeah, well, no, it's not even less HP. This is the same. It's 4 bars of health. I think he just started with less, which is why it's seen that way. I love his little roll animation, though, because it is actually just ball. Can't get more Sonic than that. And don't mind me, just casually jogging. And I think of that as like the boomerang cutter from Mega Man X. That attack is just flat out bad. Oh wow, you don't go into the loading spot there, you just float. Don't worry about bonuses, I can't really keep things. This is stage select. So yeah, if you ever wondered how Torque would play Gunstar Heroes. Same thing, really. It's the same kind of momentum, and I gotta recommend that. If you haven't played that okay, what? How many presses does it take to activate a switch? The answer's many. If you haven't played Gunstar Heroes, I highly recommend it. It's a solid game on the Sega Genesis. It's really good. It's on so many different collections. Is it... Alright, chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong in this. Is it available on the Switch's expansion pack service? I don't think it is. I know it's part of like a lot of different Sega Genesis collections, so it's not a part of one thing, it's a part of like 5 others. Nice. Oh, it is? Okay. So, again, if it wasn't part of that, it's part of 5 others. It's like in pretty much every Sega Genesis collection, so if you have the Switch expansion one, so you have access to Sega Genesis library, check it out there. Otherwise, Trip, you'll find one. I guarantee it. It's on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch as a standalone release. It's free to play on the cell phones, technically, but Android and iOS. Because I believe it's one of the games you could just play like free with ads. Maybe base game for 2 as an unlock? No, unfortunately no. The base characters, at least from what I've seen planned, and from what I've heard, that has not changed. It's Lilac, Carol, Mila, and then a new playable character, Nira, which is the panda girl we've been dealing with in stage 4, technically. One of her free shots. She's playable. Can I just cheese this because I could just fly? Yeah. What's platforming? I have actual flying abilities. I think it's broken enough for Mila and her hover. Torque literally flies. I mean, his meter's very limited, so you can't abuse it, but it's still enough to fly. I'm gonna get me some health here real quick. Thank you. Let me see if I can get the shield. It might actually be possible. There's a shield up here. Yeah. Yeah. Really, you can only do that with, I think, Mila? But she's not playable in this stage, so no. Actually, Carol. I think it's just Carol I can get up there natively. Can I do boss skip with him? I don't know if Tor can reach the high enough point to do the boss skip here. It might not be possible. I can attempt it. Or can I actually outrun the boulder? That's a better question. You know what? Let that one pass. There's a new one. I might not have enough speed to do boss skip, because you gotta get really high up, so you really want to use momentum for that. And this is not solid. He can't do boss skip. He can't get high enough. That's fine. You can go ahead. I love me just clip past it. I've never stopped in front of that part before. That shouldn't happen. I have more than enough ammo to finish this guy, so I'll just use whatever the heck I feel like. There you go. My shield actually did some damage. I'll hit him off with a boomerang cutter-esque attack. Nice, got him on the rebound. So he exits the same way Carol would. Stage right instead of stage up. There you go, that's the first stage. Now, Fortune Knight. Let's change things up. Let's change all of our stuff to Earth. Now, before I do anything else, there's a specific cheat code here I need to do. But I cannot remember how this works. I can't remember, what was the button combo for this? Hang on, just give me 1 sec. I think I might have found it. Okay, that should be it. Let's find out. Yep, there it is. All right. You might have recognized that. You might have recognized that. Let me rerun an alert here really quick, because it may look familiar. Oh yeah, that's my bit alert. So, you were wondering maybe where this came from? Well, look no further than Torque and his elastic neck. It's an Easter egg. To trigger it, in this beta, hold up and A, so in my case, hold X, and he go off. I don't know where he going, but here we go, and he just goes crazy. It's amazing. It's my favorite thing. Just my head flying off. Mood. I love that so much. I wish that was in the final game, not in a beta build. It's so good. It's like one of my favorite scenes I've ever seen as an Easter egg blooper thing. It's stupid. Why? Torque disguises himself as a duck in this world, not a giraffe. Yeah, he has a neck as long as a giraffe. What's your sitting animation like? I just gotta chill out. Sorry, insomnia hits. And then sleep deprivation hits next. That's a mood. That's been me all day. Just want to conk out. Oh, you can shoot up or down if you hold the direction. I didn't even know that. Now, this is playing off my actual save file, so all the cards are going to be collected. Now, thankfully, this demo is available via the Steam platform specifically, so you do need to own the Steam copy to play this, but it's still on their servers. Luckily, though, fans have been able to preserve this from what I've seen, because I think if you look up Free to Play a Torque demo, I think you can find downloads for it in some areas, so like people are at least making sure it's not just on Steam. I just don't know if it's fully playable if you don't have it on Steam specifically. This is DRM locked, so since I do own this game on Steam, it is technically still playing from my account. So you can't illegally attain Torque. Torque must be a one-time purchase fee. You must buy Torque. But luckily, if you own the Steam version specifically, you get access to this. I don't think it's available as a DRM-free option with something like GOG. So keep that in mind if you are getting this on PC, that you might want to probably get the Steam version, just so you get access to this as well. Because as of right now, Torque is still not officially released into Freedom Planet 1, so this is the only way you can play as the character, as a beta build. Oh, do we not fight the boss here? Yeah, we just go right to the Carol Mila section. There we go. That's good. I feel like saving my special shots for the boss fights make more sense, as you don't really fight that many enemies in this game if you can avoid it. So you're better off just saving your normal buster for them, and then just using the special shots for the other boss fights. Unless you do think these guys gotta get destroyed, maybe swap over to something else. That's at least just how I'm feeling. But this one, yeah, one-shot him. This guy, one-shot him. But that's because of the staying power that shot had. This thing, never saw it coming. Does Torque dance? I guess we'll find out when we find Disco Pad. Go over shot one. It's also good to know what gives you ammo, because not every collectible can. Okay, do we dance? Nah, no dancing in this house. Here, I'll do it myself. Hey, you're welcome. I didn't program him with a dancing animation. I might have done that when he became a fully playable thing. Since he's in beta, not many stages are available. This makes sense. Hang on, every time I come here, I gotta make sure. Yep, lines up. How's this gonna work now? I am male, so let's go in the male bathroom. Okay, that's about right. What if I go in the ladies' room? Oh, different voice. So they recorded a different voice for this. Sounds like Lilac. Even her foot looks like it. Yeah, it's purple. I think that's supposed to be Lilac. Sorry, Lilac. I can't read. Wow, nice grab. Holy crap. Oh, this section should be easy. Just climb straight up. Whenever they make Torque playable, we're giving the Duck Bills an option to put in. I mean, I would love to see that. Give him alternate costume, Duck. But no, honestly, I don't know. That's kind of the problem. I heard one of the devs talk about this a couple years ago on their personal Twitter, saying that this has got put off so many years just to work on Freedom Planet 2 that there's not much motivation to go back to finish these characters now, and they're even debating maybe just scrapping it. Which would be sad, because this was a Kickstarter incentive. There we go. Since this was a game on Kickstarter, one of the backer goals was to get playable Torque and Spade, if I'm not mistaken. So, the fact that that's not still a thing in the game, even though it was a backer incentive, is a little problematic, I would feel. But honestly, it is probably better to get a sequel than DLC for a pre-existing game, because that is a lot more content for starters. And it's polished up, because there's only so much you can do with a previous game. So maybe one day they'll go back, now with Freedom Planet 2 coming out, to just finish this, just to have it done. That's what I would hope for, at least. Alright, so how does this boss fight work? Ah, wheel is flying the plane. That's different. He's probably a better driver than Torque anyways. How many bodies we hit? Too many. Might want to use this attack instead. Actually, no, this is not a great attack for this guy because it's more of a spread shot for the ground. This is actually probably the best because it will hit up and down as well on impact. This does so much damage, holy crap. Keep in mind, we're on normal, and I have the same health as Mila, but I'm not taking as much damage. That almost felt like easy. I know this is on normal. It defaults to normal. But yet that felt like easy. I'm gonna double check something here. Because no way they would have just randomly swapped the difficulty. Again, that would make no sense. That felt like an easy boss, not a normal difficulty boss. That was really weird. But if I go check in the options, difficulty normal. It's just for whatever reason easier. I didn't mean to go in here. It just feels easier. I don't know why. It's probably because of how much damage Torque does in comparison, and just, I don't know. It didn't feel like I was taking as much damage either. Alright, Sky Battalion. Now let's change it up to the water ability. But you know, we gotta do this. Never gets old. Never gets old. Can I do that again in the air? Oh, you can. If you have enough height, infinite flight. That's cool. Because it doesn't take that long to charge back up your meter, especially if you're not using the full amount of your flight. Because then it charges up pretty much instantaneously. Get wet. I know electronics hate water. Here, let's test it. I'm going to pour some water on my computer. Oh, no! Instantly fries them. How do I only have 12 of the middle one? That's interesting. Bosses on Spade, Torque deals extra damage. Possibly? Maybe they tweaked the damage values just because of him not fully existing. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's probably just more because of him being in beta, early development stage and such. I haven't fine-tuned how difficult they should make his boss fights. So maybe the health is scaled down a little bit because of the gun mechanic, thinking it might be harder for certain fights. It's hard to say. Since he is beta, we'll never really know. But that does make me think, wow, that guy's a joke. It is a joke. Does Mila pick me up? Because she was the one I was having drive the ship beforehand. No, Carol's driving this time. That's different. But I still gotta put on my goggles. That's fair. Those bugs, man, they get in your eyes. Pain. I spent time having a cousin spill pickle juice on our laptop. Wait, why? Okay, that's oddly specific. Normally it's water or soda, not pickle juice. It sounds like they were eating in front of their computer. Like eating a jar of pickles. How odd. But it still sucks either way to spill it on there. Yeah, that explains why it wasn't working. It's called water damage. Or pickle damage, I guess, in this case. I think I move faster when I use this hover, too. As long as I'm not on a slope, because that's why I can get more of my momentum. I can't also roll into a ball. I'm holding down. This is what happens. I just crouch. The other characters, minus Mila, can actually roll up, but not Torque. Ah, too bad. Can't go over. I fight the helicopter, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can just pour some water on him. Learn how effective water is here. Wow. Too effective. I haven't even seen the last shot yet. Oh, it's another spread shot kind of, well, not spread shot. I'm tired. It's another gun style thing, like rapid shot. Can I skip the plane sequence here, please? Probably. It's probably going to be the easiest with Torque because he can just infinitely fly as long as you give him time. See you later. Turn all the juice cone rolling out. That's not surprising. Why when I'm at my desk, the drinks I have lids. Because I have my fair share of spills, I hate to admit. I don't use a glass over here anymore. Pretty big plus. But at least I haven't destroyed a majority of things. The worst I've ever done is I kind of pull out a headphone cord and destroy an audio jack. Because I tripped over my wire. It's also why my wires are more tightened up over the years. I got this one that's super long. It's like a 9-foot cord, I think, on this pair of headphones. It's tied down. So it's more like 4 feet now. Man, you barely have enough speed to make these little gaps. Jeez. Oh, that's hard to aim with. There you go. That does so much. Holy crap. Is this gonna be a 3-shotter? No, it's probably 4. 5? 5. That's right. Everyone knows just get breath stuff wet and it'll get destroyed. To me, are these platforms more spaced out? That's probably just me.
Gosh, you know, that sounds really tempting, but no, thank you.
So, you have chosen death.
Okay, the lines got a little screwed up there. Remember, beta. I get the gist. Keep in mind, this is not too surprising with a brand new release on a brand new server type. Splatoon 3 is like that third game that's using this new server infrastructure Nintendo has, and you can tell it's still a work in progress. That's why people were very surprised that Splatoon 3 was the third game, next to a third-party game and Pokemon. And it's Pokemon Legends Arceus, the game that apparently has not as much multiplayer content as the other Pokemon games normally have. So they're still kind of rough shape with these servers, I think. Just for that reason. They haven't used them enough yet. But you know they're going to fix that. They did that with Splatoon 1 and 2 when they were having a lot of disconnects in early days. Same thing happened. They fixed up the servers. It became much better. Not perfect, but better.
This is far from over.
If I wasn't doing this right now, I'd be on my Splatoon addiction again, though. Stop it. I may actually have to scratch an itch. Also, yeah, Kira has a good point. Splat 3 has a huge player base right now because of everyone who's migrated over from 2, and there's a lot of people actually either getting back into Splatoon for the first time since it's been a couple years since they last played, whether it be 1 or 2, or just brand newcomers, because this game is selling like hotcakes right now. Like, people are really getting into it. Even people who've never played the game before with Splatoon 2 or even 1. First time they've ever really picked up a Splatoon game is this one. It shows. Although I will say, out of the gate, this is probably the most balanced Splatoon game we've ever had. Because nothing really seems too OP or not. Remember Splatoon 2 early days? Quad Tri-Slosher. Nothing really has been like that. The only weapon I've been hearing that's been kind of like the meta pick right now has been Explosher, but not to an extreme degree. That or N-Zap because of the Tentacooler. But even again, not to an extreme degree. You don't see like quads of that in any modes. You see like 1 or 2 per team. And that was a lot longer than normal airtime because of the crystals. That's another thing too with Torque. If you can grab more crystals on your flight, you'll get even longer airtime, so you can just stay in the air for as long as you want. Forgot that was a card. I gotta use these attacks pretty sparingly right now because I haven't found that many chests for the extra reward points, so I don't have much ammo. I was hoping not to get clipped by any of those, but that's fine. We'll just Sonic 4 our way up the wall. Don't mind us. That really feels illegal, but it's okay. If Sonic 4 can get away with it, so can we. Except we actually have momentum in this game. Ah, shocker. To be fair, Sonic 4 Episode 2's engine I think is way more fine-tuned, so it doesn't really happen as much. It's just Episode 1 is kind of a bad thing when it comes to sticking on walls. It happens way too frequently, we just let go. Okay, good, that hit both. I was afraid that would have missed. I'll get refill my shield up ahead. that enough? Yeah. There we go. Time for everyone's favorite mini boss, but now I got projectiles, like proper projectiles, and a flight button. Although this guy hurts way more than anyone else, that's a lot of health I just lost. This is another 3-shotter, just like Mila. I haven't played this before. Oh, you can change weapons when you die. Ooh, interesting. So if I hated what my loadout was, I could swap it. I get right back into the game, right where I left off. I like that, that's nice. Kinda screws my ammo a bit though. I'm out of ammo. I wasn't paying attention. Where's my fire? Where's my fire? That's one thing. The other characters don't have an ammo count, so for Torque, I gotta really pay attention to that. Bait him. Bad bait. I'm better off just doing this. Yeah, that's way safer. Do your thing, fly, hit the ground, hit him. Now this boss is easy. Of course. If I had more speed, it would be easier. That's what you're supposed to do in the fight. Go back and forth on him a lot. There's a way to bait him around so he just jumps in place for the most part, but just outrun him like this. Although with Torque, yeah, about that. Kind of works, and kind of doesn't. It's just your top speed. You don't have much speed. What do you expect in this house? We say it all the time and die. That's just been the running joke over the past couple of years. I don't shoot. Good. Hit everything but his weak point. Yep. Essentially, you want to be back near his back thighs when he's getting ready to jump, because then by doing that, you'll have enough time to run away. I don't have enough time here, so I gotta outplay him. Outplay him. I'm not good at the game. I jumped late. I jumped straight into it. Well, actually, no, I didn't even get the jump. That's how late it was. I could try this attack instead. This might be better than Flamethrower. Flamethrower is not great. At least not for this boss. It's not great either if I don't aim correctly. How does this work? Another short range thing essentially, but it does do more chip damage. I heard him take another hit. Gotta be a little closer for it to work, but this might be better. That might actually be better. The problem is I'm picking a really bad loadout. Fire is all close range, and that doesn't help for a fight like this. He doesn't have a continue screen. That's interesting to know. Because he just jumps in, and you don't pick your weapon. You just go straight in. So I can tell that's a problem. Because that's not how any of the other characters play, and his super advantage part of being able to pick goes away. Oh, I see how this works now. It's a cyclone attack. That's why I hit him twice. It got him on the way up. I'll stick with what I know. Okay, that's fine. That does nothing. That also really doesn't help. I'm actually probably going to swap out kits, because fire is not good for this. Let's check out our last thing, the Metal Buster. The ammo count's the worst yet. It's 40, 10, and 20. Ow, ow, and more ow. Water might be the way to go, actually. Oh, this is a laser, though. Holy crap, that's like insta-hit if I aim correctly. Okay, and then that's a controller issue, sure. Yep, that's why I love wireless. The only problem with the laser is a very fine-tuned shot, so I gotta get my aim pretty dead on. It's not terrible to do in some areas, but pretty bad in others. Yeah, like that shot's really easy to make if you just lined up correctly. But that kind of a shot's not. Okay, and then just dogpile me. What's the other attacks? I can try this one now. 10 does not sound like a good amount of ammo to do this whole fight. Oh, that might have to be a little bit better in certain areas. Oh, I get it. I get it. I know exactly what that is. It's a very similar to attack in Gunstar Heroes, like legitimately one of the guns in Gunstar. There's I think it's called a chaser in Gunstar, where you can control the movement of the gun. It can be automatic too. I think that's a reference to chaser. As good of a name as a stormtrooper. Can't get him from this far. Keep my distance at this point. I should be okay. Yeah, there you go. And that's just a pot shot right there. It's like, boss doesn't kill you, this thing will. How many? It's like, please hit the shield. I can see how torque can be an easy or hard mode depending on your weapon loadout. Like, it's gonna depend on what you come into a stage with. So the fact you can choose on the fly if you die is really, really good. But there are some issues with it, like how you can't do that when you game over. So it has issues that I would imagine would be ironed out if they continued to work on this. Like, this one's weird because I can't stay stationary. There we go. I really do feel like this character's difficulty like heavily depends on the guns that you pick. It really will. Honestly, this one seems like the most powerful kit yet, but it has the worst ammo. So you take the power versus ammo count at that point, which is really one of those things you're gonna just save for the boss fights. That's it. You're not gonna want to use this outside bosses. Starting hard stage because slow, easiest boss that's gone. Probably. He's probably the hard mode for some of the platforming, that's for sure. And then boss fights is a specialty, which was kind of what they tried to do a little more with Carol as well for the main game, as she was definitely more like, if she had her motorcycle, she's really good for stages, but without it, then she's really good for boss fights. It's kind of like the same energy, but Torque is more so that than ever. And it's really because of the whole, he barely can move. But at the same time, he is a powerhouse, depending on your loadout. It's weird how he does have a rolling animation if you go through certain parts of the level, but you cannot roll as a ball. Another thing I think they would have implemented if they got to finish the beta. Oh boy. Yep, that's what I thought. Bait him out. Go up here because of the shield. Hit the shield. And I'm not taking this actual path. I just want the shield. Or because Knuckles create a lilac story. Yeah, I guess. It's really weird to compare it for that reason, because he is kind of that, but also not. Because I think Carol is more of the Knuckles, and Mila's more of the... Please hit! And Mila's more of the Tails. At least I like want to compare base game stuff, not like the extra DLC they were planning. So I guess with the DLC logic, then this could be more of a Knuckles. Again, it's weird for that reason because he's not officially out. If anything, this could almost be more like, I guess, the Mighty? From, like, Mania? Because he has easier times on certain things than others. I don't know. It's weird. Knuckles is probably the better comparison, really. Now thinking about it. I like this loadout. Water, fire, and earth is really good. Because everything is pretty well balanced in terms of ammo, but at the same time, is still really powerful. This is perfect for this guy. I can just chip damage him. Which is also why I picked it for an upcoming boss fight. Make sure he's on the screen when I do that. Did I get the bonus stage thing here? Might as well, just to see if there's anything different. Now, can Torque get up here to where Mila went? The answer is probably no, because I have not enough jet engine power, and it's really high up. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to take this path. Which sucks at the moment. Okay, good. Open the door. Get out. Get the heck out of here now. I will die if I don't. That section is rough when you have no health. Middle boss. There's health over there. Go, 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 go.
It's such a shame that you chose the wrong side.
Actually, I know what to do here. Chip away his shield. What hit me? Off-screen enemy. Hi. Actually, this may be better just to even use standard blaster. This is just a shield, and he takes X number of hits. He doesn't have a health bar, the same way some other bosses do. This is easy with Torque. Holy crap! You just fly up to him and shoot. Hardest part is gonna be his projectile stuff at this point, and this, but I can just get my health back from everything else. I know what I'm doing here. Don't change the loadout. I have a perfect loadout for this. Because I know what I'm going to do for this. This is actually really good. Shoot. I can just shoot him from down here. Just go. Don't even need to fly. Holy crap, this is the easy mode. This is the easy mode for this guy. Prince Day, not going to last. And this is why I have the earth-crushing thing. Look at all that health. Wow, this is seriously so much easier with Torque in a lot of areas. Holy crap. The worst part is my health right now, and that's it. Wow. Honestly, the only reason why I'm dying is because I'm getting a little careless with some of these attacks. This is actually easy with Torque. I am not kidding. Wow. Flood the fire. Actually, it might even be better for my kit if I swap to the electric beam attack, just to have a laser. That'd make it even easier. As long as he's on the screen, I can just shoot faster, with more damage. What's wrong? Don't like a little water? Alright, sorry, you think you need a bath. That was so easy. One attack just spirals in the beginning. One attack. Oh, God. Torque, I didn't know you have gun neck. You can tell this is a beta. Gun neck. My favorite body part. Someone had some modifications. Alright, last stage. What was that gun neck thing? Come on. That's a new one. Final Dreadnought. Now we know what works. They're gonna keep the Water Buster. Water Bomb's really good. So is Wood Bomb. Actually, I'm gonna go straight for Wood because I'm thinking of how the boss is here. So go with this.
We have intruders on the ship. Mobilize.
I felt like I stuck to the ceiling for a second when I did that fly. Might just been imagination thing. I don't know. Okay, that was definitely a hard stomp. Ow, let's drive by. Also, I didn't get to play the bonus because in Time Trial, bonuses don't work. It's only really Adventure Mode thing, / Classic Mode. Definitely gonna want this invincibility. Wait a minute, speed. Must get. More, please. I am very slow. Oh, wow, the airlocks, you can just cheese. I don't know why you can fly that high up with Torque when Mila can barely hold her own with a little flutter during these things. That's very different. Just give me ammo, please. It's the only thing that seems to fill up my ammo is those chests, which late game they give you less of. Alright, we're nearing the end. So just get ready. At this point, might as well just stock up on some of the health and some of the ammo I get. Ow. Excuse me, sir. Conrad, the gas cans can't really help me. As Melee, you can pick them up. As Carol, you get a bike. As Lilac, they look cool. As Torque, they also look cool, I guess. Because both characters can interact. Alright, get ready. That's why I want a shot like this. Because I'm hitting it with pieces of it, too. Oh, that's the easy part. Oh, wow. Just get close and spray him with water. When he does that attack, I know what attack to use. Oh, I didn't expect that. For some reason, I thought he was still going to stay as the tank thing. Do I want to? No, I'm going to try again with this weapon set. I think I can make it work. Because everything seemed to be really effective. That was a nice little pot shot to start the fight. That's fine. Who needed a full set of health? We take some less in this house. Yeah, I can just drive up next to him. It's a little risky, but it does a lot of damage. Okay, careful here. Oh man, I actually got in the final phase. The only thing I'm a little more questioning is the middle attack here. This one. Wood Bomb doesn't seem to really be as effective. Water Bomb may be a little bit more because of that spread attack. I think also I'm going to try Fire Buster instead of the water attack, only because it comes out faster. That might also make a difference. Good. No pot shots. Wow, yep, that was a good call. That did way more. Way more. Oh, you get... I knew that would happen. Ah. Problem is, this doesn't count as a win. Does it? Does it? Yeah, we did it. What's happening? All right. Sure. I forgot about that in this game. If you die in the same frame a boss does, it does technically count as beating the level. Also, it doesn't. Because look at where I am. Look at where I am. Look specifically. Yeah. This. If you die the same frame a boss dies, and you win, you don't actually win, because you go back to the last level transition. Not your checkpoint, the transition. Because this happens in Final Dreadnought 2 as well. And Sky Battalion. Both of those stages have this problem. I know this. I've done this before. Just not on this stage. That's a new one. I'm going to count that as a victory. I saw the time. I got a time. It may not log it. Yeah, it definitely didn't. I'm counting as a victory. We move on to 2. Oh, that was a thing. Actually, yeah, we'll do laser. That's a decent loadout. I mean, the biggest problem is this weapon, but to be fair, nothing really has the best ammo count here. No matter what I pick, it's gonna be bad. So I'll go water. No, sorry, firebomb. He said it best. Here we go. Didn't mean to have that weapon out. So sure. Already wasted one of my firebombs. That feel when it's faster to fly up a slope instead of walk it. Mila? Hey, that's a different shield. Thank you. Actually, no, I think that's the same shield you get in the main game. Good, just enough. I figured that shot would do that much damage. I just didn't know if it'd be 2-shotted or 3-shotted. You have to worry about the guards. I'll take that, thank you. I just shoot through the door, that just felt wrong. You know, you would think I wouldn't either, because I'm also from space, but I guess I need oxygen at this point, sure. Plot holes. Although, to be fair, he may be from a planet that needs oxygen too, we don't know. Probably is the case, to be fair. Although, Torque is going to have a very hard time in the stage, because look at that timer. I almost ran out of time just getting the Mila. And I was going fast. Imagine if I wasn't running the way I was, running quotes with Torque. You really gotta take advantage of some things you can do to go a little bit faster. Okay, I'm gonna have enough time to get to the next shield, because it's right next door to where we're located. If it wasn't, I would be screwed. If I got hit as soon as that section started, that would have been a problem. Because my timer is going to expire here soon enough, but Mila's right here. That, I think, needs to be tweaked. So if Torque did come out, they would have to either lessen the amount of time he would drown, or just take that away entirely, so that this section wouldn't be a problem. Or give him more shields. That's probably the actual thing they would do. Just give him more shields. All right, pit stop. Wow, that feel when I get a shield and I already take a hit. I have enough time to get through this section if I don't lose it immediately. It makes base speeds a bit faster. Maybe as well, sure. I do think more shields are probably going to be more of the requirement for them. I don't know how much they would tweak the speed, but it's all hard to say. The last time this was properly updated was, I think, around 2015, something like that. 2015 or 16 at the very latest, but I think it was 2015. Yeah, this boss fight's a lot easier when you just fly. This attack's a little hard to aim with, though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, he's in his pinch state. Not much left. No, not again! I know what's gonna happen now. Man, it feels like I've been here before. Man. Good, we got a 548. Write that down yourself because I'm not playing this again. Twice in a row. And the worst part is, this fight actually has this problem with all three characters if you jump off the edge when he dies. This actually can happen with the rest. But the fact that's happening when I die is dumb. It's just dumb timing, man. You can't make this up. You just can't. God. One more stage. My Final Dreadnought records won't exist. Final Dreadnought 3. I don't know how the ending of this one's gonna work. Do we fight Mila, or do we have no boss? Because in the story for Mila, Torque finds Carol. So it makes you think. Carol boss fight? Yeah, this is the last stage they programmed for Torque, so we don't even get the real ending here. No Final Dreadnought 4. Just 3. 3 is the canonical end. To be fair, I think this is... Oh, crap, I wanted that. No, I'm going back. This made me dumb, but I want those thing ammo points. And use them up immediately. Why do I keep on having the Fire Blaster selected? But canonically, this should be where his story will end, too, because everyone else is going off to fight Brevin in some fashion, but Torque takes back Carol, at least in Mila's playthrough, and leaves Final Dreadnought for that reason. Takes her back to the base of operations on the planet. Oh, this section's gonna be rough with Torque. This is rough with Torque. He doesn't have any speed. No speed. Can I have this? How do I shoot this? Now I'm just gonna kill this thing first. There we go. Let's cross the entire gap. Really? I got hit by one of the shots on the loading screen. Come on. Or the transition screen, not loading screen. That's still dumb. Okay, and here goes all my health. Dude. Didn't even think that was a hitbox at the time. Oh, God. Can I just say, one of my favorite songs, period. Like, this is one of the best songs in this whole game. It's so good, dude. Final Dreadnought 3 is amazing. Oh, God, no! Stop Wombo Cowboy! At least it killed the enemy for me. Yeah, I'm just doing this myself, I feel, at this point. Sorry, I want that health. Alright, fine, I'm fighting for it. Please move. And not kill at the process, please. I'd rather take the L on the shield than to get Wombo comboed again, because I want that guy off screen. Why is that there? I swear, they just put that there to screw with you, because why would you need the handle? Oh no. What's to say? This is the longest bullet. Am I going to get shot in the middle of a loop? Because it's going to happen. I've never seen that many guards there. I've never seen that before. Torque is that slow. They all caught up. Why? Why? This is plenty of health here. Just wait for the fire. Get hit by the fire. Alright, what do we do here? Boss fight? No boss fight? What do we got? He puts in his own shutdown key. Oh, okay, we got the Mila boss fight. So I guess based on that logic, in his story, if they got to do it, then it would have been Mila getting attacked here, still. That makes sense. Because Mila's the only character that doesn't have this happen. Her story's the only one that has a different outcome. Which is weird when you think about it, but at the same time, you can't fight yourself. Yeah, I had a feeling. I'm trying to think. Do I want to change up certain weapons for this now? Now thinking about it. It might be better for flamethrower. Firebomb's still good because of that specific thing. Water bomb might have the same effect. But this feels a little bit better for range. And a water flyer just for some extra pot shots.
Let's move out.
You still don't have to see that cutscene anymore, right? No motion just only takes so much. Oh, when I'm okay, this feels cheating. This feels like cheating. When I can just fly infinitely by just shooting her. That feels like cheating. It's just with the bubbles, though. Something about that. I don't know if I was getting crystals during that. I think I was getting crystals. Which, if that's the case, all right, that's busted. Come in here with that ability all the time, because you'll just get infinite flight.
What have I done? Mila. Brevin!
I would love to see how that would end, because he actually would play Final Dreadnought 4. Based on how this ended, he has rage, and he has to go avenge his friend, just like the other two. But that's it. He has nothing left. So, a little sad. Not that many stages, but that's a good chunk of the game at least. How about Shenmue Academy? Can he play all the stages here? Because they are locked until I beat them. I did see a certain thing there. It gives you certain weapon loadouts for this. You don't get the pick. So this one I had the Earth Crystal thing. Number 2 is the... Okay, it's this thing. So this one's very different for Torque because he doesn't get to pick the weapon. You gotta go in a predetermined one. But that does make things more interesting on that front. And I guess it's like a training tool? Because then you can use this to get a feel for all different weapon types in a more harmless way. You don't have to worry about dying here. And it doesn't seem like it has any ammo. So there's also that. So no threats of death. And no worries about you wasting all your ammo. Okay, I didn't destroy it, really. Oh, no, I just didn't get this one. Might as well just do all these real quick. Because I want to see what the weapon combos would have been. And this doesn't take long. It'll take like maybe 5 minutes. What's nice is when you unlock these, you go from stage to stage. You don't even need the pick. Stormtrooper aim. Because I have no ammo. I could just hold the button for days. Doesn't matter. Just like if this game didn't have loud enough sound effects. We make our own. I'm supposed to be able to get up there normally. Or maybe Lilac can. Get the top ones first. I remember from the other section, the main game, the non-beta. Is that gonna, yep. Nudging me, you're dropping me up and down. That's a thing. All right, stage 9. Halfway there. Did this go through the walls? This is Boomerang Cutter from Mega Man X. It's the same weapon. It's the same thing. It even arcs down a little bit when you shoot down, like from falling, which is what Mega Man X does. You shoot straight forward and up if you're on the ground, and then forward and down if you jump and fall down. It's the same thing. Same weapon. I know how that works. Man, that was just easy. Like with Torque, he just doesn't have a problem. All right, stage 11. Water gun. Oh, it's the bubble gun. Okay. Oh, you can just fire for days. Nice. That's a result screen. Stage 12. The fire burst, right? Yeah. Nice. Snipe shot. 360 no scope. Stage 13. Electric. Oh, it's the chaser thing. Nice. That's really hard to control because you move the exact same time that moves, and you can't stop. You can't like stay still. Stormtrooper aim, you literally can't hit it right in front of your gun. So come on. So, do it. Stage 14, just go for it. How's this thing again? Good job, Joe. You did it. Reference. 16. It'll shoot through walls. Yes. Always love standing on spikes. 17. It's gonna be a very slow one because I forgot there's a target down here. I did not think I hit that one, but that works for me. I was just shooting over there hoping I could hit the one on the top right. All right, last stage, stage 18. One target. And this one's just an obstacle course, really. Nice. Didn't miss it. And that's it. No more break the targets. That's all of them. I think that's really interesting for Torque, though. It's predetermined. That's cool. But now it's that. There's one more thing left. So, there was technically in the list of demos for this game, there was one more. And this one's special. I just gotta wait for OBS to think, is there a video game? I disagree, there is no video game today. I guess I gotta like manually capture. That should work, right? Yeah, there it is. So there's one more demo left, technically, I want to show off. The PAX South demo. Now, there are more demos for Freedom Planet, but at this point, they are basically the final product. There's really nothing changed between the demos going forward that I have available. But this one is very, very special because remember when I was playing through the other characters, I said there were 2 planned DLC characters, Torque and Spade. Now, Torque got a playable version in the Steam beta, and he has a couple stages that we just seen. Spade is nowhere to be found. You cannot find Spade anywhere. Except here, in the PAX South demo, they made Spade a playable character just for this. This is the only remnants I can find of a playable Spade. There was, I read this a couple years ago, like a hack you can do to make a playable Spade in the main game, but he doesn't play correctly. This Spade has a proper moveset. He only has 2 stages, Awkward Tunnel and Fortunite, so let's just go ahead and jump in. So, remember the boss fight against Spade for the characters. It pretty much works the same here. He throws cards, and his special is to shoot cards from above. And he does have his dash move as well. I only played a few minutes of this as well to make sure it works. So, just like with Torque, I am going in blind. I have never really seen anything with this character. No gameplay, no trailers. I didn't even see the PAX South demo footage from back in the day. I didn't even know this was a thing until actually a couple days ago. So, technically, that stream ending early on Wednesday was a blessing in disguise, because I did not have this demo then. I got this like a day or 2 later. So if you ever wondered what a playable Spade would have been like, it's basically the boss fight. He is not that fast though, just like everyone else. It seems like really the only, oh, he can dash up. Interesting. It seems like the only characters that really have speed is the main trio. Because Carol has a lot of speed with her bike, not much without it. Lilac is just fast, no matter what. Oh, you can actually dash through the water. No other character can really do that. And no other character, I mean Mila, because this is only her stage. Lilac is just fast in general. And she has plenty of movement options. And Mila is not really that fast on her own, but using her shield ability to make it into a dashing move makes her fast. All this damages. Interesting. This is a really technical character. I like him. He's cool. I wish he was real. I do, but he's not. He's just a demo character. 2 stages. I'm sad now. Now I'm sad. There's extra stage for Torque and demo. We'll look at the Spade, because I don't think there are. If anything, maybe he got Awkward Tunnel as well. I don't know, but this demo, it was very limited, as you can imagine, since it was a demo shown on a show floor, essentially, because PAX is a very big gaming convention you pretty much just go to show off video games being like actively developed and like what kind of stuff you got developed at the time. So you don't really see that many full builds of games show up at PAX unless they're complete. And this is definitely not complete. While Freedom Planet itself is, Torque ain't, and same for Spade. Hold the double. Although he kind of runs like a Sonic character in some way, like with the animation. I kind of get a lot of Shadow the Hedgehog vibes from this guy. It kind of makes sense. He is the dark and edgy one of the crew, which is basically Shadow the Hedgehog. I did not know that shield was there. I played this game for how many hours? I can't do the dash thing on the water from looks things. That makes sense. You can get way more speed with this character than Torque. Torque does not seem to have any way of fixing his movement. Oh yeah, you can tell he's a beta. I'm just holding up, by the way. He doesn't have a climbing animation finisher, so he just endlessly climbs up. That's kind of a problem. So when I get to the top of the ladder, I have to stop holding up. And then he finishes the climb. That's weird. Yeah, this is like Sonic Advance. Yeah, you got a point. I was wondering why this looked familiar, and that's probably why. This is very much kind of like a Sonic Advance run. I feel like you just barely make that, but no, not possible. How's this boss gonna work? Mila has a very specific way of fighting it. And this is only her stage. So I wonder how Spade fights him. Oh, okay, yep. That's fair. I think this boss is all technical and stuff. No, you just throw cards at him. Here, draw a monster card. Oh. Want to see a magic trick? It's called dead. Oh, what is this? I can't move. Okay, the sludge hits me and I get slowed down. That's different. I'll remember that with Mila. Yeah, Mila has this one way easier than Spade. Feels like I get a lot closer to him and be a little more risky to hit this guy, and it seems like he's not doing as much damage as the bombs can. You just throw it at the boss's face like Mila. The cards do really help when you have your stuff to build up. Those cards up above, it looks like they fill up like, what was that, 1 a second? Yeah, it seems like 1 a second. Oh, what is that pose? It felt like he just lost some of his face. Because that definitely doesn't look right. His skin got a little more... Yep, okay, yep, that's what I thought. He lost his fur. Okay, Spade. Why is he... That... Alright. Don't question it. Alright, so we have... Yeah, it's... Wait. Aqua Tunnel of Fortune. Why did I think it was Dragon Valley? I thought I was playing Dragon Valley. This makes sense in the story. He shows up here. I don't know why he's in Aqua Tunnel, though. That one doesn't make as much sense. There's a story thing that's definitely not there. I honestly would have expected Terminal Base. Because he does go to Terminal Base with the others. Does this work? No, you can just get the crystals. That's it. Which I think everyone can get the crystals from that. There's nothing different. I do like how his special seems like a different row of cards every time. Is it the house again? Never mind, they're not. I just thought it was illusion, I guess. Yeah, he has basically the same health as Lilac and Carol, so 8 hits. Well, 8 flower petals. It's like 16 hits for certain things. It depends. Health bar's weird. Just because enemies are weird, the damage output. But I don't know if it's a demo thing. I think that's probably what they would have planned for the final. We'll see again with Torque, so I'm going to see if there are any different stages. And see if he is a little bit different on his playstyle, because I think... I don't know if this is after the beta build from Steam, or if it's like a later build of it, or like a similar one. So I don't know if Torque will be any different, but we'll see. Oh, there's that classic Sonic run. Every character seems to have that. I don't know how I would classify Spade if you had to play it to a different playstyle, because none of the other games I'm thinking of in like the platformer scene has anything like Spade. He's a more projectile-based attacker, so in some ways I think of Cream and Cheese from the Sonic Advance games, but also not, because he's very unique. It's hard to pinpoint a different kind of playstyle for this guy, for like what already exists. Everyone else had something comparable. Sonic the Hedgehog, Mega Man X, Yoshi's Island, Gunstar Heroes. Spade is kind of like a different breed. If anyone else can think of a good comparison, I'd definitely be all ears, because I cannot think of one right now. Although I do feel like I've played with that kind of dash mechanic before from a different game, and I cannot think of it off the top of my head. This feels at least familiar. The rest of them, no, but the dashing, yes. Where do I go now? Lilac's fight. Carol Mila's. Probably Carol Mila's. Yeah, it's that one. Where'd it go? Wait, did he just... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, did he just leave the building? He's not gonna come back. He did, but he came back, so he's a nice guy. Can I do anything with this? That's what I thought. Just like with Torque, that doesn't matter. It's just a Carol thing. Slightly Mila as well when she can pick it up and use it as a projectile. I can barely get out of there with this guy. So this is really the only stage I can think of so far that was planned development that all 5 of the characters would have shared. Since, obviously, we don't have any other stages after this to play with Spade. Does he dance? I doubt it. Man, only the girls like to dance. The boys don't give a crap. There's the dance. I imagine the bathroom Easter egg is the same how it was with Torque. Guy bathroom fine, girl bathroom bad. Wow, that's the best one yet. It's like the perfect lineup. Yep, fine. Going here. Sorry, Lilac. This climb section should be really easy as well, because I could just zip around. I didn't even use up all my meter when I did that. I thought pressing the button 5 separate times would use it, but it didn't. It's using it sparingly. Can I get that shield? I don't think so. Yeah, that one's impossible. Some characters can get it, some can't. This one can't. Wow, that feel when I kill him with a dash. Now, how's this fight gonna work? I think I'm just gonna run it. I don't think I'm gonna be in a plane, because that's Torque and Mila's thing. Man, he runs fast in this. I wish he ran that fast for real. in the real game. No, this is fun. Man, this feels harder. This feels harder with Spade. His deck is not that great. It's packed with too many spell cards. I swear that'll be a last Yu-Gi-Oh joke, probably not really. Like the only card game I really know a lot of like stupid references where it's the only where I want to put the most time into. So it's like maybe like a year or 2 of my life. And then all the anime, that's it. Yeah, seriously, the throwing card thing doesn't do anything. It's like ship damage, really. Okay, I definitely feel like I've done that in a different game. I cannot think of it off the top of my head. I'm gonna cut broadcast and I'm gonna be like, I'll lose this game. It's gonna happen. I can see it now. Because I've seen that movement before in a platformer more recently. Mighty number 9, maybe? Because I kind of do something like this in Mighty number 9. Oh, man, that's a comparison no one wants to hear. Especially when you talk about Kickstarter-based game. Like, oh, no, the curse.
What the?
It did share the same fate. The Xbox version, well, 360 one, I think, specifically, never came out. Same with that 3DS. Torque and Spade of the Xbox 360 and 3DS, respectively. Oh, yeah, you're kind of right. Celeste? Also kind of like that. Okay, he reverted to semi-human form for a minute. Yep, there he goes again. Why? Why is he pale? Why does he have humanoid skin now? That is weird. You can tell he was based on a hedgehog at 1.2. Because that looks like a hedgehog. That is sure. But yeah, Celeste kind of makes some sense with the dashing. Because I think also that can do damage to things. It's been a while since I last played, so I can't remember if that's happening, Celeste. Okay, Dragon Valley and Fortune Knight. These are the same stages we've played already. It looks like it's transferring some of my save data over, maybe from that Steam beta. But let's go into it real quick. Stages have not changed, but the weapons, they seem the same, even the ammo count. I'm not gonna play through the whole stage with the exact same. I just want to see if they change his movement. I can't stop. It's too good. All right, are you any faster? No. Oh, but the health thing's weird. Okay, I can tell something wasn't programmed correctly. This is a demo issue then. He's programmed to have the same 8 units of health now, but the bar was never extended, so it looks weird. Why does this look bad? Why does this look like absolute trash? All right, so at least it's basically that. It's a demo thing for the health. I don't think it's anything specific. I don't know if they would have added more health because the meter's the same for his other abilities. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, sorry you're not hearing. Sorry you're not hearing. You can tell I'm tired. Sorry you're not feeling all that well, Sun Amber, but thanks for stopping by. We're probably not gonna go that much longer, anyways, because I'm pretty much done with the Freedom Planet content now. Like this was the last thing. It seems like this character's the same. So yeah, everything about him feels the same so far in movement. He's not any faster, not any slower. The weapons feel the same. So this is based off of the same beta of Torque's own game. So that's not any different. It's kind of sad. What were the other characters out of curiosity here? Oh, wow, I seen that time reflect. That was weird. The others are just 2 stages, Aqua and Fortune Knight. So it's just the beginning stage and Fortune Knight. Yeah. That time loading's weird, but it's the same. Is Mahjong the same too? I'm sorry, you wanted to play Mahjong? No, thank you. There's no Mahjong. That's a myth. Guess they didn't program that in, but they left the option. Speaking of options, that's the same. That's weird. I'm gonna try that one more time. Something feels weird about that. Yep. All right. Yeah, we don't get Mahjong. All right, sure. Sure. That's a weird one, but whatever. Whatever. I guess I gotta quit now. So, that's it, actually. There's no more Freedom Planet. That was the last of the Freedom Planet I have. I'm gonna do one more quick thing here. I'm just gonna load it back up real quick, but this is on my actual one we just finished with. I want to have this music playing. I just want this music playing while I end it because it's just fitting, man. I can't help it. It's honestly one of the best songs in this game. It's really good. But yeah, that's actually gonna be it for this series. It's done. There's no more Freedom Planet. I've put over 61 hours in this according to the Steam time. Okay, that was a lot. But yeah, that's all the games I have. I have other betas here on my computer technically, but they're all the same. Beta 1.0, 1.1, basically the same thing. There was a handful of releases, I think, right before, like version 1.3, which we've seen already. It's basically the same as the original betas, except now Lilac is a little more Dragonoid. And Freedom Demo 1.45 is the only other one I have, and this one is based off of the final product. So I think this was like the same demo you could have played on like the Wii U eShop when it first came out. That's it, basically. This was a really fun journey, kind of the same limelight that I had with the Splatoon 2 countdown, or Splatoon 3 countdown with Splatoon 1 and 2. Excuse me on that. Same energy, where we got to look at the entirety of the first game before the second game comes out now, and all of its extra content, which included a lot of behind-the-scenes beta stuff. I always love looking at that kind of stuff. I do it all the time for any kind of playthrough. I have access to beta content. It's not always possible, but a lot of the games I seem to feature on either streams or my YouTube channel seem to have some kind of beta remnants floating around online. So this one is no different. It has a lot of beta builds. To be fair, same for Freedom Planet 2. It has a sample version. I don't know how much longer that'll stay up on Steam. if it will ever even be taken down. But if you want to play Freedom Planet 2, technically you could have ever since 2017? Like end of 2016 going into 2017. They made a demo available. It was only the first stage. And it has all 4 playable characters. But I imagine it's going to play very differently compared to the final product that releases on Tuesday. Looking forward to it. And you bet I'm there. Day 1. That's on Tuesday. We're coming back with that. So streams now are going to be back on a more regular schedule. I'll just say that now. So I've done a lot of impromptu things over the past week, I would say, like week and a half. But at this point, we are wrapped up with all these countdown series. These are the only real 2 I had planned for this year. I planned these all the way back in July, but I couldn't get to them due to a lot of different reasons, and that unfortunately meant that my timetable was more strict. I was this close, actually, to canceling the Freedom Planet series. I'm not kidding, because I was that strict on time. And I almost did, but then realizing if I can just stream some of this on off days like I did, then we could get through it all. And lo and behold, we did. So I'm glad I made the decision of not canceling this and also doing the adventure modes, because that was another thing I considered not doing. Just playing through with classics that we can like play through in like 2 hours each or something like that. But I'm also glad I didn't do classic mode. We just did adventure. See all the story again too before the next game comes out is really important. Get a nice refresher. And it's been a few years since I've last seen that story for myself. Like I've seen some videos or other people's streams or whatnot, but I have not seen it in the game myself, just playing it, since 2015. It's been that long. I don't go back and play this game much on story. It's not really a thing I care for as much. I think it's a good story, but after like a first playthrough or two, it's like, yeah, just play through in classic mode, because it's a really fun platformer, really good just to pick up and play once in a while, like a Sonic game. Same mentality as a Sonic game at that point. You're good to see the story once or twice, and then you can just skip cutscenes. You're good. You don't need to watch it. The moon blows up. It comes back in the sequel, right? So, I highly recommend this game. It's like, what, $15 on most platforms. It's not that expensive. It's on so many different things. Steam, GOG, Humble Bundle is like a DRM free copy as well. And then if you don't want it on PC, it's on the Wii U, PS4, and the Nintendo Switch. I don't recommend the Wii U version anymore, though, because that was the first console release, and when it came out on that system, I recommended it, but not anymore, because the problem with that version is simply the eShop is dying. Like, you can't add funds normally anymore. It's going to fully close down for buying things March of next year. Don't buy that version. It's available on other platforms. Get it elsewhere. It'd just be better. I highly recommend this game on the Switch, because it's portable, and it plays the same anyways. It's a super easy to run game, so it's going to be a nice 1080-60, no drops. So it's either the Switch or the PC version I recommend, to be honest. It just depends. You don't need a graphics card to run this game. If you're worried if your computer can run it, I'll just read real quick. Minimum specs: Windows XP or higher, a dual core 2 gigahertz or better. Most computers have quad cores now, so you're fine on the computer processor. 1 gig of RAM. You can't even buy a computer with that little anymore. And it says graphics of like a Radeon X 1300 or NVIDIA GeForce 1660 GT or better. That doesn't matter in this world. To translate what those are, it's about the same power, if not less power, than what integrated graphics could be on like a desktop or something. I played this on like, let's say like a 2014 Dell workstation that costs like $300. No graphics. Works fine. 1080-60. No issues. You can play this on anything that can run a Windows. I'll just say that. You don't have to worry about it. So, PC or Switch if you don't care about the PC market. Highly recommend. But I can't wait for 2. We'll be back on Tuesday for that. I'm going to be done though, because that was not bad. We did a 3-hour stream of this tonight. I'm going to be breaking up the Mila and then the extra stuff we just did into 2 different VODs, so there'll be 2 more VOD releases on the VOD channel. And I'll probably end up getting Mila's done for tomorrow, because I already got like half of that put together. I'll just slap in the other half of the VOD, and I'll be done. So I can probably get that up for tomorrow's release, as long as YouTube processes the video, please. I've been having weird issues with processing sometimes with the VOD channel. Sometimes it take a few hours. Sometimes it take a few days. Splatfest. That's besides the point. I'm done. That's gonna do it. I'm tired. I haven't actually slept in like 2 days. Just been too much going on. I'm just gonna plug real fast. If you haven't seen it, check out the auto expansion playthrough on YouTube. Just started up on Friday. New part be coming out tomorrow. It's a fun ride. If you like Splatoon and you wonder when I was going to finish Splatoon 2 as a whole, because this is the last piece of content, check it out. League, we're still going strong. Majora's Mask, new part tomorrow. I believe we're finishing up the stuff in Snowhead for now, so we'll be moving on to newer areas soon. And to reiterate, I'll get Mila's thing probably up on the VOD channel, maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll probably have that Splatoon 3 stream go up that we did on Friday. So, that's that. I do want to stream more of that, just as one more final note. As, like, whenever I feel like it. Now, if I do impromptu streams, they may be, like, an hour to, like, 2 hours or something like that, when I feel like it. I don't know. The next stream is going to be Tuesday. I'm going to say that flat out right now. Because I'm just going to be either super busy tomorrow or super asleep tomorrow. Because I like, maybe 10 hours the whole weekend is all I got. So I'm not going to be wanting to stream tomorrow. Amber did say earlier when she was in chat and Turn Unique, she's going to try to stream this tomorrow, Freedom Planet, to finish up good old Doggo. She has to play through Mila. So if anything, I would be there for that because I've been there the whole journey. So I would say you might see me over there tomorrow, depending on what happens. Just, I think if you're in your Discord, she'll post in there, so I guess keep an eye on that. If you're not part of her Discord, I think it's linked in her Twitch channel and the YouTube channel as well. Like her specific account, so you can find the link. I don't have it on me right now, so I can't really find it, but that's gonna do it. So thanks to everyone who came out, and at this point, impromptu streams are gonna be slowing down. Next stream will be Freedom Planet 2 on Tuesday. That one's gonna be a fun one, I can't wait. And I'll get back to Splatoon 3 on stream. I think I'll just play through the story mode on stream. I was debating about that. I'll just do that when I feel like it. That'll just be a whatever thing. If I feel like an afternoon one or like 8 at night on a Friday, it'll just be whatever. So, people want to see that because I know a lot of people don't care for spoilers. That's why I do it on off days. It just makes more sense. And I'll just tweet when I do it. But for now, I'm going to go back to Anarchy mode and Turf War because those are fun. And then, the same run here and there. But I'll do that on my own time. For now, sleep, because I'm exhausted. So tired, I forgot to click on the outro. Whoops! It's fine, just a little bit of black screen. Before the black screen, so take care and have a good night, everybody.